guys. Good evening. Today was the amazing, most effective procedure which is called Shankh Prakshalan. Shankh Prakshalan, what it means is like the ancient rishis has designed this so effectively that the complete body detoxify happens and you get a fresh and pure, just like a baby. Your small intestine, large intestine, and stomach gets cleansed in such a way that you get a pure one. So basically, it's like shank means right, the uh, the one that which is available in the ocean. So if the shank, if you have to cleanse it properly, because our body is also designed in the similar pattern. There are small intestine, large intestine. So food has to pass through so many different pathways and passages, which are very curvy and which has very corner spots. So basically this has to be cleansed with a natural method. No medicines can even be this effective. So basically what happens in this procedure is we have to, I'm just saying very very brief in fact. So what happens is uh, just drink very hot, well, basically lukewarm kind of salt water. So if you have to cleanse the shank, which has different curves inside, you have to pour in water and then shake it, right? So you do it once, and second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. So multiple times you do it, the more and more clearer it becomes from inside. So that pure, if you want to do your body, so similar way, since it's designed like the shank, all you need to do is it has to be done through expert supervision first thing. And you have to it's designed in such a way that whatever you intake, the salt water, it doesn't go to your this thing. It doesn't, see, normally what happens in the normal procedure, we drink water and we urinate, right? So water usually goes through different pathway altogether, and it goes through kidney, purify whatever it happens, and then water comes out as urine. But here water, what happens, it comes out through the anus. So first thing is you need to sit in the Malhazan position. So what happens? The water directly goes into your stomach first thing, and then what happens is when they do different asanas. The first asana, what it happens is it opens up the pathway between your esophagus and your stomach. So once you stretch out the water, whatever you intake, it will go through your stomach. And then second asana, what you do, that will open up another pathway which is connecting from your stomach to your small intestine. So these are kind of different terminologies, medical terminologies, but even no medical thing can do this. It can be only done through Shankh Prakshalan procedure, and it opens up another pathway. So water flows into your from abdominal pathway to, it goes to your large intestine. And another asana, what you do, it opens up another pathway which will let the water, the salt water, move in from your large intestine to the small intestine. And as you know, small intestine, microbe during COVID, it has some kind of bad cells. So small intestine, basically what happens is, whatever, if you, there's some foods or some bad cells which are being there. See, for example, if you keep some food rotten, if you keep some food normally in the kitchen, you can identify the foul sound, how it gets decayed, right, within few days. So same way in body, some food which is not digested, it remains in the small intestine. So that creates a kind of blockage. So what this happens is, this blockage literally, the it doesn't let the other food, the fresh food, to pass on, and the bad cell will not let the proper nutrients to be absorbed by your body. So that's the reason, when what happens is, when you eat something like palak or something which has normal uh, proteins, carbohydrates, whatever, it doesn't, the body doesn't get the capacity to absorb those essential nutrients from the food that you're taking, because the microorganisms, that there are trillions of microorganisms, the small cells, bad cells and all. So, and the decay doesn't let the other food to pass on. So obviously whatever healthy that you're eating is not been absorbed. That's the reason when you go to any hospital or something, you will get deficiency of B12, vitamin D, vitamin C, and all those things, though you're having those things naturally. So that the body doesn't get that itself. So So because these are these are hindering, because these bad cells are eating away, and the decayed food is not letting the other. So what happens in this procedure is it completely cleanses out the bad cells as well. Then later we have a dal khichdi with ghee, right? So all different asanas opens up a different pathway for a complete digestive, and lastly, finally, it opens up another pathway from the colon, from the